Hi you guys, how are you? Jennifer here. Welcome to my channel. It has been a while since I did a video and oh my gosh, there's been a lot going on in my life, but I wanted to give you guys an update. So to back up, about 3.5 years ago in January of 2017, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery at a high weight of 261 pounds. And then in February of this year of 2020, I actually had a revision from VSG to gastric bypass, and I had that at the weight of 174 pounds, but I didn't have that for weight loss purposes. I had that because I had developed such severe acid reflux. I actually had it prior to surgery the first time, but my acid reflux got way worse and it was causing a lot of damage, and so I needed to kind of take some drastic measures in order to kind of fix that. And I would say in terms of like having the revision and whether it was a good idea, that's kind of what I want to talk about, is kind of really about the revision. So at 8 months post-op, I would say the revision has been a success in terms of my acid reflux is significantly better. It really is. I only need to take acid reflux medication a couple times a week. I'm able to be less restrictive with my diet, which is good. And so, yes, in terms of acid reflux, it's a great option to have a revision. However, for weight loss, I would say for me personally, no, it was not worth it. That wasn't my intention or my reason for having it. But no, the difference is my stomach, and I've talked about this in other videos too, but food doesn't stay in my stomach. There's not that restriction that I had when I had VSG. And so I did lose maybe 4 pounds just from having like stomach surgery and stuff, but it really didn't really do much. But so what I've been doing is I was eating a low carb diet and I was doing very well. I'm very successful on low carb. However, ever since, so we had a humongous fire in my community and I was evacuated. My entire community was evacuated, but we were evacuated for just shy of 2 weeks, and that really changed how I felt about my ability to kind of hold it together in order to maintain a low carb diet lifestyle. And so I couldn't do it. And so my weight kind of was creeping up a little bit, and then I decided to follow what some of my coworkers are doing, and they had joined Weight Watchers. Now, I'd heard them talking about it, and I was like, you know what, I already eat such small quantities of food. How could Weight Watchers possibly work for me, right? Well, I joined it anyway, and it's working. I can't get over it. I can now eat fruit again. I can eat bananas and apples, and I eat yogurt, stuff that I had really restricted myself from. And so far I've only been doing this for 2.5 weeks, and I've lost 4.7 pounds. Now this is the big news. So one of my weight loss goals is to get down to 161 pounds, because that would be a weight loss of 100 full pounds, right? Guess what I weighed this morning? 161.9. I can't believe it, because I really am realizing kind of how disordered my head is and how I have a lot of disordered eating. Like, I wouldn't call it a eating disorder, but very disordered eating, like feeling a lot of like, when I eat low carb, I kind of feel shame and guilt if I eat something bad, and then I get this thing in my head, well, okay, I've already cheated, I already had that potato chip, so what's it gonna matter if I have 10 more potato chips, or if I have a little cookie? Well, I've already blown it, so why not eat 5 cookies? You know, so kind of some negative mental games that happen when I've been living like this lifestyle of such restriction for so many years, way before weight loss surgery. I think a lot of us, we've tried so many things to lose weight, and we kind of just put these rules on ourselves. What Weight Watchers, for me, what it's doing is it's kind of breaking through those rules. And so there's 3 different plans. You kind of do this little quiz, and I'm on what's called the blue plan, So I get 23 points per day, and then I get 200 food on a food list, 200 items that have 0 points. And so I gravitate towards those things, like it's like fruit and vegetables, there's like chicken and turkey and like beans. I mean, there's a lot of things on the 0 point list, and like a yogurt is like 2 points, and you know, I can have low carb tortillas, and I can have fat free half and half, and those aren't 0 points, but they're low points, and so I get 23 points per day. So it's really, really, really helping me kind of get back on track and get back into eating like a nice balanced lifestyle kind of, and it's great. I love bananas. I'm so excited just to eat a darn banana and be able to eat yogurt, and I don't know, it's really working for me. It's really working. It's working better for me. I could see myself doing this long term, whereas low carb, I could do it for short periods, and then I just can't maintain it for my whole life. I've been doing low carb for over 10 years on and off, for at least, to be honest, maybe even more than 10 years. So, because I also have like blood sugar issues and stuff like that. But so yeah, so I'm doing really, really good. And mentally, I'm getting a lot better, because the fires really affected me a lot more than I really realized at first. And we also had, and if you're sticking around to this point in the video, let me tell you that the reason why I haven't really been doing videos for the past couple weeks is because we have, before the fires, we actually had a letter sent to us where we were denied to renew our homeowners insurance because we were in a high fire area, coincidentally. And so we had just switched over our homeowners insurance after being with, and I'll just say it, we had been with Progressive, and then for like 10 years. And then we got this letter saying they were going to non-renew us. And so what was it, like in August or July? Yeah, I think it was July. We had actually just switched over to State Farm. Well, State Farm had come to our house, and they saw that we were under construction on redoing our deck in the back. And so they put a contingency that we had to finish the deck before they would release this contingency. So they did say, yes, we will insure you for your home. But then, so Mike and I, my husband, we had taken time off of work in order to finish the deck, because we were doing it ourselves, because we got a quote to redo it, and it was like $60,000, and we don't want to spend 60 grand on a deck. And so we were going to do it ourselves, and then we had the fire, and we got evacuated during our vacation. And so we've been working every single weekend trying to finish our deck, which is a humongous undertaking. It's just ginormous. And maybe I'll do a video more about that process. But so yeah, so I've been so busy and so stressed because we're so worried that our homeowners insurance company, if they came back to our house right now, they would see that the deck is not done. We've made huge progress, but it's not done. And so a lot of my energy has been focused on working on that deck. So that is why I haven't really been doing videos. And some other stuff kind of happened, and just my mental state, just not having the energy to do too many things, like just getting back to work and working on the deck. That was sort of taking all I got. So I am feeling better. But in terms of like my weight loss journey, the revision, just my kind of work, everything is sort of on track right now. And so yeah, so that's kind of my update. So right now, today, starting weight from surgery was 261, and today I'm 161.9. So I'm doing so good. I feel so excited. But I've missed you guys very, very much, and I hope you guys are all doing well. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. That's amazing. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye now.